ain't all that in the mirror oversold. Call me Reason, a.k.a.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Acrisure Stadium on the north shore of the Steel City, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season between the Denver Broncos and the Pittsburgh Steelers. The ball on the tee, we're set for football. And we are underway from Pittsburgh, from the 6. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. With a run to begin the drive. And that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. To throw his car. And the Broncos get there and take him down. And this opening drive not going to plan. This is now 3rd and 13. On play action, now Carr. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. And the Broncos are going to take possession of the football. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. First and 10, it's Patterson. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. That one's good for 35 yards on the ground and a first down. I thought he had the angle along that sideline. Didn't quite get there, though.
Didn't quite get there, but they did keep him from getting into the end zone. Now when you look down and line up on defense, you see the goal line beneath your feet. If that doesn't motivate you to play harder, I don't know what will.
Patterson will take it in. Touchdown, Denver. Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
The point after is good, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Takes it at the 7. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is. And his first throw of the game.
There he goes, left side. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Well, fair to say that when you're looking at guys that can run like the wind, you often find them at the wide receiver position. And that was special there.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And the final clocking on the next-gen stats there. How about this? 22.1 miles per hour. Wow. The extra point by Sly is up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. On 2nd down, a run with Patterson. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 52 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
14, got it. Good. Look that. Hey, 0. 14.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Now it's Wilson. Got an open man here, and it's K.J. Hamler. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. On 1st down, Wilson. Got a man, it's Patterson, complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. To throw again on 2nd down, Wilson. This one complete to Scott Miller. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
19.
Play action. Now Wilson. Man open. It's J.J. Arcega-Whiteside. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Running the counter, Patterson. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. These two teams all tied after 1. Ninth play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. A throw left side, hauled in by Hamler. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Scotty Miller, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Broncos have moved out in front. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Cameron, the intended receiver there, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
That was a nice job defensively of disguising their coverage and making it difficult for the quarterback to lock in on a receiver, and it results in an incomplete pass.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Carr. Going for the deep ball. He's got a man. Complete. Touchdown. A big play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Steelers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
Right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to see all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all, but right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
It's another first down as they bite off 23 more on that one.
From the shotgun, Wilson. Open man is Arcega-Whiteside. He'll get it inside the 20, and he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. A big play there on the catch and run, and the Broncos are going to have a new set of downs. So 3 plays already first and goal, and they are wasting little time.
They'll run with Patterson.
And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. To throw is Wilson. Touchdown, Broncos. Russell Wilson. First half touchdown passes as his guys have now moved out in front. Now for the point after. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. Kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Well, I think after that run, the defense getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
Carr, a quick throw. It's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That'll put him over 150 yards receiving now. Quite a ball game and a 1st down. Okay, so now the question, how did he get that wide open?
Well, we both know that he shouldn't, because from the time they handed out scouting reports before this game, he was circled, starred, everything. Find him, cover him. But sometimes you can scheme a guy open. You put the receivers in a bunch. Maybe you move some motion. Maybe you put him on the backside.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And the Broncos will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing is Wilson. Got a man complete to Miller. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Now this offense in midseason form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. Patterson, he'll try it up the middle. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. Here's Wilson. And he'll complete this one to Patterson. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. They'll send the tight end in motion left. Now Wilson on 1st down. They're going for Hamler, but this is intercepted. Picked up by Dane Cruikshank. And the Steelers are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. Well, he's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness, it's been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
Now after the INT, it's Carr. Check down, complete to Haskins. He's got some breathing room. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Haskins now on 1st and 10. And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now a play fake. Carr. And it's caught by the tight end Cameron. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
They'll run here with Haskins. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. They fake the handoff. Now Carr. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Carr now on 3rd and goal. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Hassan Haskins as the first half is winding down. And the Steelers have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. Couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. Final play of the half. It's Wilson. Throw out right, hauled in by Arcega-Whiteside. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
The Steelers now in the nickel here on third down. Wilson. Dancing to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss. And that's his second sack in this one.
And you just can't ask a defensive end or an edge rusher to play any better than what we're seeing right now. And, partner, it's still just the third quarter. I'm thinking he's not done yet. Even if he's not getting the sack, he's bringing a lot of pressure to the pocket.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. Thank goodness. That means this next drive is going to begin first and goal already at the 5-yard line.
A handoff. Haskins trying to right side.
And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
The tight end in motion right.
Second down, and they go back to Haskins.
They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's third and goal. Haskins. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. So it takes him just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on 4th down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
Extra point by Sly is up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away. Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
And they'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Wilson. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
On 3rd down, Wilson. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one. Not to have another turnover on his ledger.
And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. Open man is Miller. He's got it. And he is going to have a Broncos 1st down as they wind up with a gain of 11 there on 4th down. Here's Wilson to throw. Throw out right, taken in by Patterson. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. They go play action now. Wilson. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Oh, terrible towels in full force now as the Steelers get set to defend this 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's able to find Miller. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 45-yard line. Out of the gun, a run with Patterson. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. On 2nd and 11 now. Wilson got a man. It's Patterson complete. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. Now it's Wilson. Got a man complete. It's Hamler. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson. And going right back to Hamler. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
But based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
going again here. Wilson.
This is Hamler on the receiving end. And he will have a Broncos first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Scotty Miller, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter, and a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. This drive starts with a Haskins carry, and he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
2nd down, and they go back to Haskins.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one, and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or 2 short. They'll go for it. It's Carr. That's to his running back, complete. And he is going to have the Steelers first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
To throw, it's Carr.
Finding Elliott for the catch on the out route.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13.
I like what I'm seeing from them here. Tie game in the 4th quarter. They understand the situation. They don't need to be in any rush. Go ahead and huddle up and run your offense. That last completion put them in a nice position to take the lead in this game.
A pair of first downs gives them a 1st and 10 up at the 44. throw is Carr. On the move to it, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they search for a score to break this tie. Carr, a quick throw. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Now Carr. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
Well, the defense certainly did its job. They held up in that situation, and now on 4th down, you've got to punt this and try to get to overtime. There's no decision to be made, in my estimation.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Carr.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position. Now Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
Could this be the drive that ultimately wins the game? How about the initiative he just took there? Running with it after he couldn't find a throwing lane, and he drove them into range for a game-winning field goal with that play. What an opportunity they've been presented to come through with the win.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end.
And they'll work this down inside the 30.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
Got it. Zebra. 14.
Here's Wilson. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like that there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
They'd love to get a little closer if they need to kick the field goal on 4th down. From this spot, it's 46 yards. Wilson to throw. And that will be incomplete.
And I know they would have loved to have had a touchdown there to give them some cushion. But now, kick the field goal. Get the lead. Let your defense bring you home. Show some faith in those guys on the other side of the ball.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And last time, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game, and sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Carr to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Monday, 6:37, hey, 7:34. Right now. 6:18.
Here's Carr. On a bad time late for a poor throw. It's intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And the Broncos are going to take possession of the football.
Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
35, 35. Got it.
And they'll send the slot in motion left.
14, got it.
Throwing now is Wilson. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Steelers are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. And my, how the tables have turned now. They were trying to salt this one away, but that interception, potentially a game changer.
And I've just got to think to myself, at this point of the game, I know you've been aggressive. I know that's your MO, and that's fine. And all those teams that talk about all gas, no brakes, you better have the emergency lever to pull occasionally. They could have used it right there. They put themselves in a tough spot with that interception.
He's going to let it fly. And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker. Picked up by A.J. Terrell. And the Broncos have just about sewn up this football game. When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that, because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Once more, they turn to Patterson. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Third down, here's Patterson. Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record. But everyone's got to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between Week 1 and Week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of this season.
So for the Broncos, it wasn't always pretty, but they do eke out the Week 1 victory here by a field goal.
And they will return home next week to take on the Las Vegas Raiders.
Meanwhile, for the Steelers, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to Houston to take on the Texans.